It is very dark out here because it is early morning, but I wanted to give this Black Sun Orgonite Pendant enough time to charge, and I wanted to give it as many hours of daylight as possible. So it's about 6 a.m. right now, and I'm going to take Black Sun Orgonite Pendant out of the cleansing mixture that I made for it, and it's been sitting there for many hours tonight. Ever since it was dark, or it became dark around, actually a little bit before that, probably around 5 p.m. and now it's 6 a.m. So it's had plenty of time to cleanse. Once again, I had Himalayan pink salt in there, I ground up, and some Florida water and purified water. Mixed it all up, and I also added some spiritual oil, Crown of Success oil. But needless to say, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, and I'm gonna let it sit right here. This plant actually gets a lot of sunlight. This one spot right here gets a lot of sunlight. There's not a whole lot of places that get a lot of sunlight that I could just set it that it won't get disturbed. But right here's a good spot. I also like putting it in soil. The soil has a cleansing effect. It draws negative energy out of it as well. But anyway, I'm gonna let it charge for a day, and then the next day I'm actually gonna wear it with the pyramids pointed towards my chest. That's how you're supposed to wear it, and I'll give more information in the next part of this video. Alright everyone, welcome to another dark video segment. It's nighttime once again. Basically I got off work and it's dark, and I waited a while because I was like, why not? We're gonna go ahead and take this Black Sun Orgonite off of the place where it was charged. It's midnight now, but it got plenty of sun rays before then. And tomorrow what I'm gonna do is wear this around my neck, but of course these pyramids have to be pointed towards my chest, not away. If they're pointed away, then the energy is going to be drawn out of me. If they're pointed towards my chest, it's going to be drawn into me. And I'll share some experiences that I had with it later on and already. And then I'm going to share my experiences after tomorrow when I wear it again. And it's cleansed and charged at this point, so I want to give you the best information that I can. And it'll be a lot shorter for you because you'll see it in just a second. So today I should be feeling a hangover because I'm not gonna lie, I drank too much last night. I rarely do that anymore, but I did. And I felt terrible when I woke up. I didn't get a lot of sleep. And my day actually only got better after that, because when I put the Black Sun Orgonite Pendant on, it wasn't long before my system kind of stabilized and I had energy, enough energy anyway, and I'm not sure if it's just the placebo effect, because I expected results, but I definitely should be hungover, and it just got better very quickly after I put on the Black Sun Orgonite Pendant. So I think that's related, not entirely sure, but I'm definitely going to keep on trying to get as much information as I can through measuring my energy and my body's natural reaction to it, and we'll see where it goes. I'm definitely feeling a difference with the Black Sun Orgonite Pendant I have on today. Yeah, I'm definitely gauging the energy. Even when I went to the graveyard just a little bit ago, it made the experience just a tiny bit more balanced, even though my experience there is always really balanced. You really have to have a gauge of your own internal energy to really see if there's a difference. And this isn't a miracle pendant, and it's not super powerful, but there is a slight difference. And for some reason, my system is pretty balanced. As far as my digestion, my general energy, and really just my general alertness is a little bit better with it. this is just kind of a little update. I thought I might throw it in there as I go about my day here at UNT. Thank you very much for watching. So everyone, I think I'm ready to give my definitive opinion on this Black Sun Orgonite Pendant. This is going to be the end of the review. I've, of course, cleansed it. You should cleanse it before you get it, or any kind of Orgonite. You should definitely cleanse it. You always want to use the Black Sun Orgonite Pendant that has the sacred geometry on it. That's a vortex with the, basically the pyramids. You want to have the pyramids against yourself. You don't want to have them pointed outward, otherwise it's going to take energy from you instead of gathering energy and putting it into you. But as long as you cleanse it and you charge it like I did in the video, I think that'll work great for you. I will say that the first day, I'm actually sorry I didn't take any clips the first day that I wore it. Of course, it goes to the second and third day, and you missed the first day. The first day, it felt like luck was just on my side. There were several lucky circumstances that they weren't big circumstances that, like, for instance, I got in the art department, I put quarters in a machine, and usually you get a couple things that you need for art, metalworking. Our teacher actually built this, and I just tried to get some little saw blades, but I actually got a whole bunch of solder as well, a whole nother package. And there was also another circumstance in the same time frame where there was solder on something that I could use as an example that is really strange. Somebody just left it there with solder on it, so I didn't have to apply my own solder, and then I could just heat it up and make it my sample for the project. There were a couple other instances, but it was strange because these 4 or 5 things, they added up to really be very odd as far as what I experienced the first day. It felt like luck was on my side that day. This is coming from somebody who also takes into account that a lot of the time when we want something to happen or we think it will happen. But I think that my luck was high enough for my own judgment that it was kind of beyond the realm of just chance or just me manifesting something through my own intention. So the first day was very lucky, and then the second and third days, I've actually been feeling very good. Like I said in the videos, I have more energy. My digestion is actually really good. Just some really physical things that you wouldn't expect from Orgonite, that you wouldn't expect them to affect, or a pendant to affect you. And there's a bunch of Orgonite pendants out there, but my friend, of course, gave me this Black Sun Orgonite pendant that he made himself, and he just gave it to me. I didn't buy it, and he didn't ask for anything in return, so this is basically as unbiased as I can get. I think that's important no matter what Orgonite pendant or pyramid or any kind of jewelry or item that you buy that's Orgonite. I think that you should cleanse it, and I think that you should charge it in direct sunlight. That's very important. But I would like to share something that my friend who made this Orgonite pendant. Once again, you want to have the pyramids directed towards you. So a lot of the time it looks like you just have the black circle, but really it's about not jewelry, it's about the gathering of energy to you. And I'm using energy very vaguely here, but this is kind of how I understand it. The only thing that I can say about it is that it's energy. So I'd like to share something that my friend texted me as far as just a little bit of information on the Black Sun Orgonite pendant. He told me, "I only make Black Sun Orgonite. The regular Orgonite is weak because they are not compact with material. Black Sun is dense with powder metal and crystal. Pretty much more material equals more output. The pyramid spike pendant is built with the golden ratio / sacred geometry." Of course, we see all of these little pyramids that are kind of circling each other, and they get smaller and smaller right in the center. Eventually, when they hit the center, it is a vortex and emits a small amount of heat when you move your hand across it, which it kind of does. I have felt that. But you have to be a little sensitive to etheric energy. You are a spiritual individual, so I know you can detect it. It is combining Black Sun Orgonite with vortex technology to make a powerful energy pendant. And that basically explains the pendant on its head. So, as far as I'm concerned, this is something I would highly recommend y'all getting. I'm not sure how many makers of Black Sun Orgonite are out there, but if you can find it on Amazon, my friend sells on Etsy and he sells online on on eBay and stuff like that, but might be getting the eBay part wrong. But he does sell it. He makes it and he sells it, and he gave it to me not expecting me to do a review, but just as a friend. So, and my experience with it has been more than I expected, for sure. So if you have a chance to buy Black Sun Orgonite or research it online, do so, and make sure to follow the steps that I've kind of outlined. I'm sure that there's some better cleansings. I'm sure there's some better chargings out there for Orgonite. But I've tried to give you the best review that I can of this Black Sun Orgonite Pendant. So hey, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, shoot them down in the comment section below on YouTube. I'd be happy to respond to them to the best of my abilities. And if you really have appreciated this video, consider becoming a patron at Patreon, of course, but at www.patreon.com/darkrealist, capital D, capital R. And if you want me to put up more videos like this, let me know. And if you become a patron and you donate some money, I will definitely put out more videos like this because my funds are limited. So anything that you can give to me will help me put out better videos for you. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope this has benefited you, and I hope to see all of you on the channel in the future.